First of all, thank you so much for showing interest. I did tell you that I was going to share the links to you, but first I would like just show you the whole software, how it works, what it does, and how it will make it easy for your business and your clients. Just one fact I have to tell you that this is not the final product. So this is just a very base version. We have a lot of things to work on. Please keep in mind that some features might work, some features might not work. Now let's say it's John and Jane's wedding. So I'll just type in John and Jane. The kind of project is a wedding. I'll just copy and paste the client name, and so if I create a WhatsApp group, I can just put the WhatsApp group link here, WhatsApp group link.com, just for example. Okay, then I click on next. Now I can enter in event details here. For example, when is the event happening? I can just click on, say it is happening on 27th of July, and the start time is about 7 a.m. okay, approximately, and the end time is about 1 p.m. okay, and the event is Muhurtam. This one I don't have to update the Google Maps URL right now. The clients can later update it from their end. I'll show you. That is the most exciting part. I can type in crew sizes. Say we have one candid photographer, one traditional photographer, one cinematographer, one videographer, one drone, and I can also add in other services like LED screen, what is the size, 6 by 10 feet, and I can also add live streaming for about 5 hours, and so on. Okay, and I click on done. This is saved. And if I also want to add new events, similarly I can just keep on adding how many events I want. Okay, I'll just click on done. I'll go to the next schedule. Now for example, if I have a quote, let's just say that desktop, I'll just upload the quote. Okay, so and the quote is uploaded, and then I click next. What are the deliverables that I'm giving them? So I'll just type traditional photos. Do I have a count or unlimited? And is it edited? Unedited. So similarly I can do candid photos, count, say we are giving 200 photos, and all of those are edited. I'm going to add one more. I'm going to give a highlight video which is about, say, 3 minutes, and I'm going to give a traditional video which is a documentation video. By the way, all of this can be modified and changed however you like it, and this can be no limit, and I'm going to click next. Right, the deliverables is also done. Now we can go to the finances part or the payment section. Say the total value of the project is 1 lakh. Right, now if you are also a registered GST registered vendor, you can also include the tax, which is 18% or whatever your percentage is, and you can do done here. Okay, now I can record payments. For example, they have paid me an advance booking of, say, 10,000 rupees. I'm just going to record that. I'm going to name it advance amount. I'm going to enter 10, and suppose they have paid it today. I'm going to pay it, make it today. I'm going to mark it the mode of payment and entered. So you can now see this is the received and the balance and everything. We all work with a predefined payment split. When I click on payment split, it automatically calculates when and how much the client is supposed to pay. Okay, let's finish that. Okay, then we click on next. Right, then we can add team members, which obviously can be configured in a different panel, but let's not go there right now. You just want to see how the software works. So I'm going to click, for example, Neeraj is the cinematographer, photographer is again Neeraj, and Neeraj is the client coordinator. I can have that mentioned, and again click on done, next. Okay, so all of this is being automatically saved. So even you can also have a standard contract that you can obviously configure, or if you have any additional terms of contract, you can certainly put it here, additional terms, and this done, next. Okay, and this you don't have to do anything right now. We'll come to this at a later point of time. All right, done. And even you can block your calendar also to whatever schedule was here. You just click on open calendar, it will open to that particular day, John and Jane wedding on this particular day. If you save, your calendar is blocked for that, right? So I'll save the project and close it. Now I'll tell you the magic part. So for example, John and Jane are your clients. Now they want to have a complete visibility of what is happening. So I'll just copy this link and I'll send it to John and Jane. When they open it, they're able to see a portal. Now first thing they have to do is to accept the agreement, right? Now again, this is not a final flow. We can always work on these things. So for example, John accepts and signs the contract, right? Only then they'll be able to see everything else. They can see, okay, what is the total quote amount? They can download the quote. They can see how much they've paid, when is the balance, and when they're supposed to pay, everything. They can see it. And then they can see the event schedule. Now the client can themselves update a Google Maps locations. For example, let's just say the wedding is happening in Palace Grounds, right? Let's say the wedding is happening in Palace Ground. I'll just copy link. I will paste it here, right? And it is saved. That's all the client has to do. You'll be able to see it on your end. Here you can see where the event is happening. We are working on automated reminders which gets sent by itself to your teammates, whoever was assigned on the project, about the timings, schedule, location, everything automatically. You don't even have to worry about it. Now the client is also able to see the team, whoever is there, and they can also join the WhatsApp group from here itself, and you can have all the coordination. They can also see the deliverables. Now remember, you created deliverables. Now you don't have to create them again. So all of that is already here in the post-production for John and Jane's wedding, which obviously you can filter, and that will only show this. You can also assign teammates here. I'll just assign it to editor, and you can also start, say, not started, in progress for review, and let's say done, and there is a gallery link to it. So I'm just going to paste the link, link.com, just for example, and they say password is 0000, and I can also enter a gallery date, say it is 3 months from now, and done. I'll just select it, save. Now again, you don't have to send it to the client. The client gets a notification and they are able to see it here. Obviously, let's just refresh it. See, they can see the progress, they can see which is ready, they can click on view link, they can see the password, validity, everything. And it does not end there. Let's go to the data module. Obviously, when shooting a project, suppose for John and Jane's wedding, it was a one-day event and about 5 people were shooting. Now we need to keep a track of where that data was stored. So you can also do that here. Just expand, edit, and you can also type in, for example, hard drive 1. All of that data is saved in hard drive 1. If you need audio or anything, it can be there, or else folder path, right? That can also be 2 cards backed up or 2 cards copied, yeah, which you can refer to at a later point of time. So it has a complete visibility. Keep in mind that whatever I showed you, it's just a small part of a much bigger software that I am planning to build to make running your business easier. This will include AI, automated WhatsApp notifications, and a lot more. If you like this idea and you would like to use this software for your business and you want to work on building this with me, drop a message on my Instagram. The link is in the description, and I will give you access to this software, and I will work with you to build what you require. This honestly will solve a lot of problems for Rev Weddings, our own company, and I'm hoping that this will also help others make running their businesses easier. And again, thank you so much for showing interest.